Okay, once again, it is very, very late. I get done with all my little deals that I need to take care of for the day. And it seems like at the end of the day, there's hardly any time to do the things that I said I was going to do. I like that. I'm going to go ahead and oil up my hands here. Tell a little bit more about what happened with my day today. It was a good day. It was quite an awesome day at work, actually. Worked about half a day in sales and then the other half in inventory. What I'm doing with my hands right now is putting on this organic golden castor oil. Castor oil is something that's been around for a very, very long time, but I think it's a natural ingredient that the last couple of generations have lost track of. Now with the modern wisdom of the medical establishments and their pharmaceutical love for, giving you drugs that they produce, that they make money from. And some of this other stuff, this cheaper stuff, castor oil, for example, amongst 1,000 other things, has kind of been left in the dirt. And they say this stuff's amazing. I honestly have never used it before. And I don't know anybody particularly in my life right now that I can think of that has or would, per se. But I've been seeing it online a lot. And said it's supposed to diminish age spots and a few other things. I got a couple little old, marks on me here and there. The main reason I'm doing it is this right here. If you can see that dimple in my hand, this is called Dupuytren's contracture, if I'm pronouncing it right. Dupuytren's contracture is a seizing of the tendon where it is locking it up, and there's growth is kind of forming scar tissue without ever having had an injury around the tendon, and it's pulling the finger tendon shorter and shorter. So over the years, my ability to raise my hand up, my finger up here, will not go. My other fingers are fine and free, but not this finger. This finger just will not go. Same on this end. And there's a surgery you can get to unlock all that. And it will, of course, it'll fix the problem, but then they say it can grow back. The other non-surgical way is a injection that they give you with enzymes. And these specifically engineered, or maybe natural, I don't know, enzymes are going to be able to eat up that scar tissue without affecting anything else. But some people have told me both procedures are very, how should I put it? They're very painful, and you got to get physical therapy, et cetera, et cetera. And I've believed, just on pure faith alone, no facts at all, that surely there must be a way that I can get something done about this, or somebody else in some other part of the world has treated this without necessarily getting, surgery or what have you. I mean, our hands are very important. All of our body parts are. But hands are critical, especially in my line of work. Even though I talk for a living, I use my hands a lot. If I'm not talking, if I'm not using my hands, I can't talk. No, it's also the matter of the fact that I handle doing my event, which, again, I'll talk about that a little bit later. I do smoothies. I sell smoothies all over the country. It's a smoothie mix. It's really nice. I'll give you guys a little show sometime in the future. I wanted today to cover why I started this channel. It's a variety of reasons. First of all, I see a lot of people online, on YouTube, all kinds of different niches. Some of the people that I follow, I try to follow the people that are not just entertainment, but mostly educational, and a lot of finance. I have a personal interest in finance, financial issues. But oh my God, they're so polished. They're so articulate. They're so educated. They're so prepared. They seem to be error-free, almost, almost. But they're just absolutely stunning in what they do. And I have thought about doing a YouTube channel for some time now, but I've always thought, well, I should find a niche. I should think of a niche or whatever. And then I'm lately discovering that you don't really need a niche. You can wing it like I'm doing now with mine, or you can just, fly off the cuff, whatever. I can get to the niche part later on if I want to. There's another gentleman that I follow that's not as polished, but he just talks off the cuff about whatever he wants to talk about, usually current events or whatever he saw in the news today. And people follow him. He does not have the highest following, but he seems to be having a good time at it, and he gets to share, which is nice. We all humans need connection. That's one of the fundamental parts of being a human, if a mammal at all on this planet. Here's the thing. Not only am I getting a chance to share and talk about some things, but which most may not be interested in, that's fine. But, I'm interested in sharing it for those that might. Maybe you got somebody in your family that's got that Dupuytren's contracture, for example. You think they're giving you the finger, but it's just because that's the way their finger is. No, I'm just kidding. But the other thing is that it crosses paths with is my interest in sharing my stories with my girls. I'm an older father. I've been having kids for a long time. Let's just say I never stopped practicing. And I've got 3 boys from my first wife and 3 girls from my second wife. Not to mention 5 adopted kids, which is another tale altogether. However, I'm an older papa. And whether you're old or young, no matter how old you are, people die all the time. And feeling my age around my birthday here, it occurred to me, actually over the last couple years, hey, maybe I should start sharing some of my stories with my girls. They haven't heard them all. We have a bit of a language gap. Me living in Colombia, my Spanish isn't perfect. It's good enough to get along. But I would like them to have, in my language, tales of my life and things I've been through. Some sad, some happy, some crazy, some adventurous, especially when I was a kid. I was terribly adventurous. And so I thought I'd share those things. So that's what I want to focus on in this video, is just telling you why I started this channel. Number 1, I think it'd be fun to share. Number 2, I see people making crazy amounts of money on this, and I like money. And I didn't know if I know or think that I necessarily had the talent to do this, but I've seen a lot of idiots that frankly, very obviously don't. And yet they have channels and they're being followed. So, hey, why not me? That's how I learned to drive. I was scared to death to learn to drive when I first learned to drive. But then I thought, I know some people that are really borderline retarded, and they get a license, so I guess they can do it, and they haven't killed anybody yet. So I guess I can too. And that gave me the confidence to give it a shot. And now I'm one of the best drivers on the road, just like everybody else. So I want to share my stories, and I would like to make some money. No, I'm not really in it for the money. I'm in it just to share and have something to do and travel down this path of technology and this new stuff, this new stuff that the kids are doing. But I think it'd be fun. So that's why I'm doing it. The name of the channel at this point is called, I got to think of it for a second because there was a few. Delve Sideways. To delve into a topic is to dive into a topic and, to explore it and things like that. Except instead of delving as in delving deep or delve into the ocean or anything like that, I felt delve sideways. Because I'm not a specialist in anything, and I could go on with this YouTube and who knows, get a 10 million followers in the future. It's unlikely that I'm ever going to become fantastic at anything, maybe besides sales. I'm pretty good at sales. I'm a pretty good communicator. Not necessarily very articulate, as some might be that I follow, that I look up to. However, I like to dabble in subjects, a lot of subjects. I just have a tremendous and unsatiated ability to pretty much be able to find something interesting about everything. This Dupuytren's Contracture is interesting to me. It's a pain in the ass, but yeah. So, oh, why am I rubbing the oil on it? Because I heard that this might be able, over the slow course of 2 or 3 months or whatever, if I did it on a nightly basis at 20, 30 minutes a piece, that it might actually get rid of this stuff. It'll go into it'll go into the skin and get rid of some of this, which would be nice. That'd be nice. Get my old hands back that I haven't seen in quite a while. I don't plan on getting the surgery anytime soon. So number one, I want to share some stories. Just in general, just want to chat it up with folks. Get your opinions on certain things. Number two, I want to share my stories with my girls. In case anything, God forbid, should happen to me sooner than expected. Some of these stories will live on, and if anybody gets anything out of them, my girls might find them a little bit, on the valuable side, just because I'm their dad. I'm the only one they got. The only dad they got. Yeah. Anyway, my eldest daughter was actually fathered by my wife's ex. So that's a different story. But I take her as my own because I've been with her since she was a little girl. And then the third thing is, I'd like to make some money. Nothing wrong with that. Anybody who claims that they're going on YouTube and doing all this stuff and have no interest in making money, okay, I'm sure there's, people out there like that. But there's nothing wrong with money. Nothing wrong with money. I go to work to make money. You go to work to make money. We all go, so what's wrong with having some fun and making some money too? If I could make money in my sleep, as Warren Buffett likes to say, I'd do that too. Sure would be nice to figure it out. So anyway, that's why I'm doing it. Delve Sideways is going to be just about miscellaneous topics I may talk about here and there. I'm going to pick a topic every day. I wouldn't mind throwing in a lesson every day. Unfortunately, some of the lessons I learn in life are things that I already knew, that I've been smacked in the face, and I'm a little slow sometimes. And I have to learn to relearn them. I was late for work today, for example. Again, I think that makes I think that makes about my 457th day in a row that I've been late for work. For some reason, they haven't fired me. They seem to like me. I seem to do a great job, apparently. However, it's a lesson that I have to learn until I get it straight, that, wow, I'm losing a butt ton of money. Partially because I keep staying up late like this. No, I'm just kidding. I already know that. So anyway, that's it. Delve Sideways, talking about all kinds of miscellaneous stuff. Some is going to capture the interest of some of you folks, some not. My lesson for today was basically, let me think for a second. Well, I learned today that there's a few islands, the Canary Islands, which I've heard about all my life. One or both, or some of them, are actually controlled by Spain, even though they're not close to Spain at all. They're over near the western part of Africa, as a matter of fact, which is kind of interesting. I got a son that's over there right now. He's chilling on an island, which I would like to do. Hey, if anybody knows anything about, what do you call? What's the country I was looking up today? It's one of the Eastern European countries. I can't remember which one it was. Well, anyway, we'll get to that next time. Be safe. Have a good time. Don't eat this castor oil, by the way. I don't know what it's supposed to do to you. If you do, it's probably not good for you. They got ricin that comes from this stuff, and that is a very deathly poison. But they take it out of the oil here before they send it to you, I hope. Anyway, talk to you later. Bye.